Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today, new Sunny. We got 6ix9ine's Verging on Bankruptcy. Should have been 6ix9ine's on the verge of bankruptcy.
Just whatever you want it to be. Told you I ain't correcting nobody no more. I'm tired. But,
I'm just saying, like, I don't... 6ix9ine is Verging.
Oh, you can use it like that since you used it.
6ix9ine is on the verge of bankruptcy. That just is like, grammarly, that just sounds way better. I ain't gonna lie. English 101 teacher is fuming right now. You know what I'm saying?
But I guess it's more words, so I guess to shorten it, you want to.
No.
Let's just go. The title
6ix9ine is on the verge of bankruptcy. Is not that hard, bro.
It's not that hard. I don't care.
What I'm saying is, in college, your English teacher would damn near curse you out. Even your journalism teacher would curse you out. They be like, it's just a couple more. Like, it ain't. Because I know journalism less is more. But that's just, I don't know. It's the pettiness thing.
You being petty.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm not a petty person, bro.
I said you being petty.
But hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
It's down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
Now, I want to see what this is talking about on the verge of bankruptcy. Can one that has riches go bankrupt? Hell yeah, especially if you're not. Once you start making like millions, you have to continue to make millions. If not, you're going to go bankrupt. I don't care how much, because once you have those millions and you start living that $1 million lifestyle,
yeah,
you have to continue to make the millions. And if not, you're gonna go bankrupt. That's with anybody. Mm-hmm. Like if you're a millionaire, if you start making millionaire money, live like a thousandaire. That's how you obtain your wealth. But hey, everybody got to flaunt it. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this generation, this age of range of people. Everybody want to make everybody think they richer than what they are. But hey, are you looking at like how to grammarly correct this? Yes, you are. That is crazy, y'all. That is her.
Because it's correct. It's just depending on how you use it.
But hey, let's get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about, man. Let's get it.
People have spotted 6ix9ine supercars being towed by the IRS as he can't pay his taxes, with sources claiming he has debts of over $20 million. Paying this back now seems pretty unlikely, as 6ix9ine's recent album was such a massive flop, most people don't even know that he released something new. Compare this to 2017, when 6ix9ine was undefeated.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. 6ix9ine got a very, very strong, loyal fan base. They don't like when you talk shit about 6ix9ine. They don't like it. You know what I'm talking about? We have done 6ix9ine music video reactions.
I mean, I know
before.
back then, like he did. I don't know about now, because I don't keep up with him or...
His community. His community go hard for him. I don't know, like, maybe... I don't know how he is... I'm gonna say this. The reason why I'm just be honest. The reason why 6ix9ine, like, music doesn't sell like it previously was, he changed genres. So he went from trying to do hip hop. Everybody's trying to do hip hop. I don't care if you succeed or whatever. And won a few songs, you're still trying to do hip hop.
Yeah.
He was trying to do hip hop. He had a couple records. He just didn't appeal to the masses. It's because of the lack of the respect. And that's the reason why a lot of people, they come and go because they don't respect the genre. It's the same way in sports. You can't play a sport and not respect the sport.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're going to phase out. Because those who have passion for something and really love it continue to prosper in it.
Facts.
Those who don't end up fickling out. But he went, I guess, to his roots and started doing was it reggaeton?
I don't know.
Like the Spanish joint. It's reggaeton, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he started doing more reggaeton songs and music that's more Spanish style music. And I guess
I haven't heard it. That's why
you're not gonna get the people who was listening to you doing hip hop. If they don't listen to that style of music, they're not gonna check it out. So you're not gonna sell like you was in hip hop.
True.
So we have seen like some of his. You have.
I haven't.
You have seen it. I'm telling you, like you have, but you like it ain't for you. So we let.
When have I seen it?
Like when he first started doing it, we saw it. Like we saw like 1 or 2 videos. Like, yeah, it ain't for me. And we got gone.
Is it the last video I can remember like seeing or listening to of his? I don't know the words of the song, but I can describe like the videos. The one where he had all that paint or something.
That's the last one we had.
Was it paint? It was like it was a lot going on. That's the last thing I remember. I do not listen to him. I don't come. No,
I'm not saying like listening to him. That's a difference from you hear something, you move on from.
What song you talking about? If I have, then I can't remember it. I just said it. If I have, I can't remember it.
But that's the reason why he's not gonna sell records. If only way he'll continue to sell records if he goes back into doing hip hop music.
Yeah,
like, it's very hard to, unless you're on like a Drake style. Like if you're on that Drake level, you can do hip hop, verge into another genre, and you'll get people to be like, "Hey."
Yeah.
But also, a lot of people don't speak Spanish fluently to be able to say, "Hey," you know.
Everything he released became an instant hit, and no one can deny it. His unique style of music was pulling hundreds of millions of views, leading to a self-reported massive record deal, with 6ix9ine stating, "Right now I'm signing my life away to Illuminati for $7.5 million. Life is awesome." Only 4 months later, he'd land a headphone deal worth $4.9 million, and was paid a 6-figure sum just to feature Fashion Nova in one of his music videos.
Okay.
I know them sponsor brands hate they even gave him that money. Cause it's not a big payback. You don't benefit from, you know what I'm saying? He never turned out to be the artist they wanted.
But I mean, it's good for him. I'm like,
it's good for him.
It's good for him.
Well, before this, 6ix9ine was already bragging, "I made $1 million this year and I bought a fake Rolex with it." Then only a year later, he was donating the same amount.
Since the last time I've been here, I donated close to $1 million just to community. Not to no foundations, just going on the street and giving out money.
He'd post multiple videos.
I know your accountant hate that. That's a dumb move. I'm not donating just to a community where I can't write that off on my taxes. That's wasteful money. Donuts. What's the nonprofit? What's the
nonprofit?
No, I'm saying, but it's like the code. I'm trying to think of the number code thing. But you can't.
Oh no.
But donate to a nonprofit, and you get the well, you can write off on taxes, man. Nah.
Showing massive stacks of cash.
Does money dictate everything you do?
Fuck yes.
Protecting his $500,000 jewelry pieces by dropping a further $100,000 on personal security for a 10-day LA
Wasteful
trip.
money.
Here he'd signed yet another multi-million-dollar publishing deal, showing that the money was coming from his music. 6ix9ine's first album, Dummy Boy, sold over 1 million units, meaning it likely made over $10 million. However, he'd foolishly used the entire album to rap about committing crimes.
But what's the recoup though? Just because my album made 1 million, you know what I'm saying, sold 1 million copies, how much did that label spend for you to have to recoup? And I mean, for them to have to recoup, for you to start making money off that.
Yeah.
Like that's why when people brag, I signed a $6 million deal. Well, shit, you signed a 360 deal, and that $6 million was for that project, and then say for instance you spent all that $6 million on lifestyle, and then you still have to borrow money, and they have to show expenses on features, on production costs, on engineering costs, on all these different costs. And so then you look at that, right? Mm-hmm. Now you might be in debt to the label $15 million. Then I only sold 1 million copies. And that's, say for instance, I did make 10 million. I still owe the label $5 million from the album. I don't know. I'm just laying y'all.
Hypothetically speaking, just an example.
He might be out. He might be collecting money from the album. I don't know, but I wonder how much did he owe the label before he can, you know what I'm saying, start getting his cut.
Yeah.
But the label still depends on how they own it, who owns the publishing. He still doesn't get every last dime from the album. Mm-hmm. Other people still make money off the album. So.
For example, on Cuda, he'd proudly proclaim, "All my people really gangbang, talk that damn slang. Rap about it, do the same thing, let your nuts hang. We post up, we don't do the race, you gon' die today." Similarly, on Billy, he'd add, "Get the F up out my effing face before I murder you. Whole squad full of killers, I'm a killer too. Send shots. Everybody get popped."
Sending shots. Everything I was rapping about was really happening.
Which certainly didn't help Tekashi's next
we
chapter.
know.
6ix9ine rapper faces prison and sex offender registry. The article explained that 6ix9ine originally pleaded guilty in October 2015 to using a child in a sexual performance when he was 18. In a video posted online, a 13-year-old girl was seen engaging in oral intercourse while Tekashi stood behind her. The hip-hop star has since been arrested twice for allegedly choking a 16-year-old in a shopping center in Houston earlier this year. In May, he was also arrested for driving without a license, assaulting a police officer, and obstructing governmental administration.
I want to see on the registry for real. Because he pled guilty to essay of a minor, then you own the registry.
Most definitely.
See, like, that's some shit I don't be playing with right there.
No, not at all.
So, that's crazy, though.
6ix9ine wasn't given leniency as he was using social media to promote a culture of violence and glorify gang activity, but while he did pay his bond of $155,000, the problems didn't end there. After finally closing the book on his 2015 child sex case, 6ix9ine and his associates went to Felipe Chow to celebrate the legal win with a lavish dinner.
What is the legal win, though? I need... Like the case, I need more details about the case. Because what is technically a legal win? That I don't do jail time?
Yeah.
But if I still have to go on the registry, just send me, like, that's still jail, bro.
After finally closing the book on his Twitter. Unless he didn't.
If he didn't have to,
I guess
but that still will be weird because if a 13-year-old is,
yeah, I have to look into it myself.
Because I wonder, like, no. If you are present of a commission of a...
I know what...
Hold on. Let me just say, if you are present in a commission of a essay, whether it be on an adult or on a minor, and that whoever did it and they found, you are also held liable. That's what a lot of people fail to realize. Like, even stuff like we've been doing the body cam videos now. A lot of people fail to realize if you are present at a commission of a crime, you don't have to do the crime. You can also be charged with the crime because you were present there. You did not prevent it from happening, and you did not report it to the appropriate authorities. If you just go about it and they find out you were present there, whether it be a murder, robbery, whatever it is, you can also be held responsible for the crime. And you be like, but I didn't touch him. You was there while a 13-year-old was...
Yeah.
You might as well just hopped into it.
I would like to know what happened and what the win is. Like, what y'all consider a win. But yeah.
Because the win could be, I just got probation.
Yeah.
Like, that's still guilty, though.
Yeah.
Things got ugly when the crew was denied entry into the restaurant as a brawl took place and gunshots rang off. A pair of 6ix9ine's entourage members and his manager are arrested for their involvement. One of the security guards working at the restaurant is reportedly hit over the head with a chair, throwing some robberies plus multiple shooting incidents, and 6ix9ine was facing a minimum of 47 years in prison.
I got federal agents sitting in front of my house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. One thing I fear in life. No, 2 things. I fear God and I fear the FBI.
Facts.
Only 2 things I'm scared of in life.
He'd infamously testify against 12 co-defendants,
I don't give a fuck if I'm held accountable for what I did. Yes, I snitched, and I did it proudly.
which reduced his sentence to just 2 years, although it also completely destroyed his credibility. 6ix9ine snitching became a whole meme format, with people joking, 6ix9ine, I ain't no snitch. Judge, 47 years. 6ix9ine, ever noticed Dwayne Johnson looks like The Rock? Implying he'd say anything to get a lighter sentence. He was therefore also memed as a Karen, whilst others joked, imagine spending 7 years in college to become a lawyer, and your client shows up to court like this. The legal process also cost 6ix9ine a fortune.
How much money have you spent on legal fees this year? Too much, right?
Yeah, like $500,000.
That's what I'm saying.
But being sent off to prison only made him more popular. He
Also, no offense to, what's that? No offense to Sonny. The clips are out of context because that happened prior to him even getting arrested. So his prior legal fees he spent that to beat and get this case against the federal. He probably spent way more. And he probably went into debt trying to beat the case because a lot of people do. The best way for him to beat a federal case like that is to take the stand. But also, we are living in a generation of where everybody's telling. Like,
The
snitching,
ones you think not telling.
Yeah.
The
Like,
ones you think not are working with whoever they need to work with.
I ain't gonna lie. But we can all call a spade a spade. They been snitching.
Yeah.
The OGs been snitching.
This ain't nothing new.
Or they had a young fool take the fall for. So the street code has always been don't snitch. It's just don't snitch on me. Like, but I will snitch on you if I have to. It's always been a self thing. Like, nobody's ever doing anything to prosper the next person. It's all a fake facade. I wish people would realize that because a lot of times your biggest homies be the first to tell on
Now,
you.
you have a few that do live by it.
Yeah, you got a few.
You have a few
You got
that do live
You know what
by
I'm saying? He's got a few solid ones out here be like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I won't tell a soul, you know what I'm saying? What I know, go to the grave with me. You know what I'm saying? But that's very far in between. Like, but we are living in an age where a lot of people want to be known to be gang, but when they go in that wall, I mean in that room, that all white room, and them suits and ties come in, they tell them. Did you see that video I sent you? Dude, he didn't even get to the precinct yet.
Oh, and they already buying them food.
At Zaxby's.
He in the back
He in the
seat.
back seat eating, ready to tell it all. Man, I got it. And
I
this
said,
Zaxby's
not a
good.
little Zaxby's got you talking.
Oh yeah, he got a good meal. And there ain't no Burger King or McDonald's. He got a good Zaxby meal. He most definitely telling.
He signed a $10 million record deal whilst
I'll be
behind
careful out here,
bars,
man.
and after being released only 6 months later, 6ix9ine claimed on Instagram, I got out of jail $20 million richer.
First day home, you see the vibes, man. King New York's home, man. I'm on house arrest, so come on, let's go.
This was supported by a range of extravagant purchases, with TMZ reporting he'd bought a fleet of luxury vehicles that includes an Aventador McLaren Rolls-Royce, Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, and a Range Rover.
All 4 cars, Lamborghini Aventador, Wraith, McLaren, G-Wagon, all mine, all bought out.
Takashi's getting iced out too. We're told he splurged on 4 timepieces, including a Richard Mille watch, and dropped another $300,000 on a chain shaped like a shark.
This is $500,000, $500,000. Look at the diamonds in them teeth. And nobody got this watch. If you don't got this watch right here, you a little boy to me. I'll kiss you on your forehead. You a little boy. Sit down. King's home. It's over.
He'd then purchased this insane piece of jewelry, bragging on Instagram $1 million on a chain. Best chain in the game. My chain costs more than your whole chain piece and watch. LeMayo, you know who run the city. In a different post, he bragged 15,000 sold out show Istanbul, Turkey. 500,000 for 40 minutes. He'd show off his earnings in videos such as this one.
You got 1 house right here, 2 houses right here, 3 houses right here, 4 houses right here, 5 houses right here, maybe 2 houses right there, you feel me?
Spending 50,000 of it at the Gucci store in under 10 minutes. He then vowed every week I will try to give at least 50,000 away to someone random for people in need, all the while his music was still performing well. His song Gooba, released a month after his last day in jail, gained 45 million views in its first 24 hours. This made it the biggest 24-hour debut for a hip-hop video in YouTube history, after which 6ix9ine also also broke the record for the most viewers ever in an Instagram live. Everyone, he's gonna be irrelevant when he comes out of jail. 6ix9ine, #1 on Apple Music and breaking records. Who y'all think is the king in New York? 1 month later, he'd put out Trolls, which again gained 45 million views in only 24 hours, debuting at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. 6ix9ine celebrated his post-prison success. However, as it turns out, this would be his peak. Goober and Trolls became part of the album Tattletales, which didn't perform so well. Despite the noise, 6ix9ine's Tattletales album headed for underwhelming chart debut. It sold just 55,000 album units, making it his worst performing project ever. One of 6ix9ine's rivals, Trippie Redd, laughed at the album's poor performance, which was especially embarrassing as 6ix9ine previously said this:
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
The number of listeners per song wasn't lying either, with Joe Budden calling the album a likely financial disaster. He'd state that projections are lower than what it would take for an artist who travels with 9 and 10 security guards everywhere he goes. That's the part that the public never really deciphers. It's not who flopped and who didn't. It's what comes in versus what's spent. And this kid, it takes a lot for him to move around.
And that's why I said earlier, I said he's moving off $1 million lifestyle, but he's not racking in $1 million lifestyle. So to keep all that security, because he has to.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real, he has to have all that protection. It then financially made sense. And I'm not, like, at the time, people were going in on us, right? When we did the reaction, people, I always say this, time will always tell everything.
Always, yeah.
People talk shit for the moment. Who always have the last laugh is those who say, told you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the longer you, like, people who actually know and are embedded into certain things, those are the people you should listen to. Yeah. Not those who just a fan of something.
Yeah, facts,
you know what I'm saying?
facts.
Because at the moment, I understand he had the attention. If 6ix9ine drops tomorrow, drops a hip hop record, people will go check it out. 6ix9ine dropped a record that he's been dropping on the music he's been dropping. The masses would not listen to it. The people who would listen to it are the ones who's been listening. If he drops a surprise album next Friday, just drop a surprise album. People like, oh, 6ix9ine dropped. With some content creators will go watch, like go react to it, but not the masses. Now, if 6ix9ine pop out and he pop out back with the same Bloods, he goes up. And they like, damn, he is the king. And his numbers skyrocket. His money skyrocket. But everybody else look at the people around him weird. Yeah. They look at y'all as weird.
Yeah.
Him, they praising him. Y'all looked at as weird. So it's all about strategy. It's the way you look at it. You have to look at things long term. The moving the way he was moving, so he told all that. If he held it down right, and he only walked away with 2 years, literally. If he had a good lawyer who fought, he only got 2 years, and he didn't say anything to anybody, and he would be out here making rap music and be on top right now. If he never said anything, that's just the truth. Yeah. But also, that's what everyone does. Everybody's snitching nowadays, and snitching has become cool. So, nobody's prospering off telling anyway. So there is no point of telling. Nobody wins. Yeah. You still lose.
Anthony Fantano gave the album a 3, but more notably stated,
"From here, I'm not really seeing an increase in quality because I think 6ix9ine is just diving even."
But if you want to go home, I always say, never sign up for something that you're going to eventually have to tell on someone about. I tell on myself before I tell on someone else. I've done things, didn't tell on anyone. I told on myself. I said, hey, I did this. This is what I did. I ain't tell somebody else to do something. I did what I did. I take the consequences for my own actions with what I did. Yeah. But I ain't finna be, but this person, they did that, they got away with it. Man, I always been, hey, yeah, I did it. Just give me what I, you know what I'm saying? But Hey, I understand people. So you telling me? I know somebody in the comments want to be like, so you telling me you would have, bro? If I'm glorifying killing and I want to send people out here to shoot, like, bro, I'm putting myself out there in it.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Really seeing an increase in quality because I think 6ix9ine is just diving even deeper into using social media and antics and drama and clout chasing as a crutch to supplement his career.
Which turned out to be correct. Rather than focusing on making incredible music, 6ix9ine seemed more concerned with social media fame. He began spending time with Steve Will Do It, who gave 6ix9ine the chance to make some extra money. Steve worked with Rumble to get him a streaming deal, which paid 6ix9ine $2 million just to stream for an hour per week. However, if 6ix9ine didn't fulfill the contract, Steve would have to pay Rumble the $2 million himself. Well, 6ix9ine took the money, then went live on Rumble only 4 times before quitting.
I got him a deal, right, to play video games once a week for an hour. $2 million up front.
I ain't doing that.
Just doesn't do it.
Steve further revealed
He had no money at the time, and he needed money to buy Birkin bags for all these black chicks and give away money to make his girlfriend jealous. That's literally like the factual story.
explaining 6ix9ine lied just to get the money.
He told the company, I need $2 million up front so I can buy a content house. The guy's an idiot.
Essentially, having been scammed out of $2 million, Steve exposed 6ix9ine further, showing he hadn't been supporting his daughter.
I said, how much money has he given to his daughter for 5 years? He said 20,000, right?
That's 4,000 a year.
4,000 a year, right?
Hey, my boy, you crying because you got finesse.
You hit it dumb.
It's a sucker. I say this. It's a sucker born every day. I don't care how much money you got. Pay attention to this.
And I don't feel bad for people like that.
Pay attention to this though. 6ix9ine, what is he? He told you I am a troll. He said that in so many ways. He said, "Hey, I just need the clout to be able to finance my lifestyle." Right? You had the clout. That's the reason why 6ix9ine. Do I think 6ix9ine really care about being a rapper? No. Do I think he really care about being an artist? No. I think he just want to be rich and famous. I think that's all he cared about is being rich and famous. At the time, doing social media content was at its peak.
Yeah.
And you was one of the people that was at its peak, and he needed you to be able to keep his relevancy as far as content. You got finesse, my boy.
You got finesse. That's on you.
There's a sucker born every day. And honestly, rats are good sniffers. They sniff out a sucker every day. You got finesse out of the 2 million, my boy. And I ain't gonna hold you. Would I have done the same thing? If I could finesse you, I'll finesse you.
If I feel like you dumb enough to give
a lot of people would do it. Yeah. A lot of people would have took the 2 mil. And in the contract, it said, I don't have to give it back. If I don't fulfill, you have to give it back. Oh, it's on you.
That's on you. Anybody. And 9 times out of 10, most people wouldn't fulfill it.
No.
Like, you're the stupid one.
1 hour a week, shit, I do it if I feel like it, bro. Y'all just gave me 2 mil. You just mad because you had to come up off the 2 mil your own damn self. Man. There's a sucker born every day.
I've seen him get paid like over $10 million in 1 year.
Steve then disclosed on a podcast that in addition to the $2 million he was owed, 6ix9ine also owed $10 million to the IRS, $9.8 million to a stripper he hit with a bottle, $600,000 on a house lien, and $60,000 to a home builder. Steve Will Do It concluded, dude, he's such a broke loser. Literally such a broke loser. And he's just a nasty person in general.
You weren't saying all this when you was trying to make money.
In addition to his previous debts, 6ix9ine was ordered to pay $1 million in robbery restitution, although he'd respond by stating, I ain't got it right now. When the judge then referenced this video, 6ix9ine admitted that was prop money. I ain't got it. I'm an entertainer and obviously, we talking about it, so I did a pretty good job at entertaining people. You know how you have a degree in law? I have a degree in entertainment. But it seems the lawyers representing him weren't getting paid either.
I have a degree in entertainment. Literally. I really have a degree in entertainment.
Especially after his ex-girlfriend also...
And I know somebody's going to be like, well, you suck at entertaining.
We don't care. We don't.
Also sued him for $1 million, claiming 6ix9ine posted revenge porn of her online and physically and emotionally abused her. However, 6ix9ine couldn't even afford his credit card bill, let alone his taxes, leading the IRS to shop at his house and seize some of his cars. Clearly in financial strife, 6ix9ine made another album, although if you don't remember any—
Hold on. I thought 6ix9ine. Oh, hold on. Back to my. So he did get a record label deal because he did get a label deal coming straight out of prison, but with the previous album flopping, now for me to do another album, like I still owe on the previous album, so I'm still indebted for that album. Which now I need y'all to finance this next album that's creating even more debt from the label. So he's not profiting off the music. They gave him a lump sum up front. The album didn't sell, so it didn't do good. So now the best way for 6ix9ine to continue to have made money wasn't to put out music. It was to tour. Yeah, like anybody would tell you, like you hurting that bad financially, go tour. Go tour. You got to get on the road and make the money. That's the only way you get yourself out of this financial debt. But also, like I said previously, I don't think 6ix9ine wants to be a rapper. I don't think he cares about the music. Yeah. I don't think he really does. I think he only cares about being rich and famous and popular. Yeah. It's a like that's the generation, like he's of that generation. A lot of people his age and younger only care about being popular. Mm-hmm. It's a popularity contest. And I really feel like that's his hope. Because me, if I'm him and I really care about my music and I really so it's not selling right now, get on the fucking road. Like that's how you make the money.
And you can say what you gonna say. I'm sorry. Earlier.
Oh literally, I do have an entertainment degree.
No, I was just saying we don't care about the negative. I don't care about the negativity.
No, I was just saying I really do have an entertainment degree, but it was to be behind the scenes and I have a good market in mind. It's just I never like YouTube. I just allow it to be what it is. I let it to flow how it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to overforce it. You know, like it is what it is. I enjoy it. I have a good time, and facts. Like it's not a popularity contest for me. As long as my bills are paid and I live the life that's very calm, not stressful. You know,
you blessed and you like.
Yeah, I'm blessed. I don't have to go clock in for nobody. I do what I want to do every day. I sleep in. I stay up when I want to, and I do.
You blessed and you like.
And I do with my wife, and I have a good life.
And leave it at that.
And I'm able to help my family out when they need it.
Right.
So hey, this is the backup channel. We got the main channel. We got Patreon. Everything is a blessing. It's a blessing. That's all.
In financial strife, 6ix9ine made another album, although if you don't remember any hype around it, it's because there simply wasn't any. Whilst his two previous projects had some commercial success, Leyenda Viva didn't chart in any country. On Rate My Music, it scored lower than 1 out of 5 stars, and with only a couple million listens per song, it's no surprise.
I'll go back. I'm saying this is the music that you're talking about.
Yeah, he does. Okay. He's reggaeton.
Let me write it down. Sorry, because I haven't heard it. I don't.
This
I know
the
you.
Album though, but
I know. I'm just
we
saying. So
a song or two from.
I can't remember
that he had dropped.
I said if I did, I can't remember it.
Or we might have looked at a clip or a snippet or something.
Maybe something like that.
But it's honestly. It's not my cup of tea because I don't understand Spanish like that, and so I can't really,
I feel
you know what I'm saying, get into it because I like to listen to what you're saying and not just be moved by the beat.
Yeah.
1 out of 5 stars, and with only a couple million listens per song, it's no surprise people have called it one of the most boring albums I've ever listened to. 6 months later, he put out Blackballed, which seems to have performed even worse, excluding one hit single with Kodak Black. Seemingly out of pure desperation, 6ix9ine promoted.
It may also is because of the Kodak Black feature. I remember this dropping, and a lot of people were mad because Kodak Black jumped on the track, and they were like, Kodak was actually taking shots at 6ix9ine because he said something about rats. I think I can't 100% remember, but that's the reason why also this song did extremely well because you know what I'm saying, it had a Kodak Black feature. Shakalaka, boom, like boom shakalaka.
Boom, shakalaka, laka.
And I think that's the hook. But it's also ain't my cup of tea. I heard a snippet of it, but it ain't my cup of tea.
Okay.
Single with Kodak Black. Seemingly out of pure desperation, 6ix9ine promoted crypto.
I just released the dummy coin. For the first 2,000 holders who buy into the dummy coin, you will be selected to do a meet and greet here in Romania.
After which he was actually offered a lifeline. Tekashi 6ix9ine. I signed a new record deal for 6 million plus. It explained Tekashi is being paid 1 million for the album, which will feature 10 songs, and he's gonna make 250,000 for every concert of an upcoming tour. This all adds up to Tekashi potentially pocketing over 6 million, all held under one main condition: he doesn't get arrested. Well, just 1 month ago, 6ix9ine again went back to jail for violating parole terms on his initial main prison stint. In the process, he tested positive for meth twice, so despite being released after 45 days, it seems 6ix9ine's life-saving record deal won't be going forward.
That's crazy, bro.
Mel.
And all you gotta she be like, damn.
Weed ain't enough for y'all no more. No, I'm just playing.
But I didn't know he had the stipulation behind him with that. I didn't know that he went to jail. I didn't know he had stipulation with all that.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. That could have financially got you out of. And like I said, go on tour. Towards the money. But also, he's signing deals where the money's too much up front for him. He's gonna take it. He's not having to work for anything.
And that's the thing. Like, y'all keep just like, hey, we got this deal, he's gonna take it. He's gonna take every deal. He's gonna take it. I wonder, has he ever turned down any deal that was presented to him?
And I'm gonna say this, let's be honest. If somebody say, hey, we'll give you $1 million for an album, you know they ain't gonna make a meal off the album. You're gonna say, hell yeah, give me the $1 million. You ain't gonna make $1 million off of it, but hell yeah. And I'm finna go get some low budget producer, aka beat makers nowadays. Yeah. They don't even produce nothing. But I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna go. Hey, I got $1,000 per beat. Who send me y'all best? Who beats.
Willing to take you? And
somebody gonna send you some good beats for $1,000. You hop on that. You pay an engineer a couple $1,000 per. It's gonna take me probably about. And I'm getting paid outside the country, so no taxes. So it's gonna probably take me about $50,000 to make an album.
Yeah.
The rest of it's in my pocket, and then y'all do what y'all want to do with y'all. Hopefully y'all make it. Come on now, we finna eat, baby. We eat now for y'all dumbasses.
That's crazy.
I don't know why these people on the streets constantly try to get into the music business. The music business is a very facade, bro. Just imagine how many people, like, everybody knows somebody who's trying to be a rapper, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know probably about 10 people who said, hey, I got music on the way coming. That you personally know.
I can think imagine about 5.
Imagine how many actually made it. Out of that whole 10 people you know, not now single soul has made it.
True.
Everybody knows somebody who say I can make a beat. You ain't well, I know a couple people, but you ain't really known too many people. Like I'm privy to it because what I went to school for. But think about all the people y'all know who say I make beats. They got Fruity Loops on the computer. They got Logic. They got, like, think about it.
Yeah.
How many of them actually getting song placements? How many of those people actually making some real money? The percentage probably 10%. Me, I know a lot of people, but the percentage is still low because I know so many people.
Yeah.
Now, I know some who have made it in R&B, hip hop, in different genres. But, you know, everybody knows, like, so you got to think about it. The music business is one of the business that are very poorly marketed, and it's the highest risk you can ever take on anything. So don't waste your money trying to put the next person on when you know deep down, like look at it and be like, do they really have what it takes for me to put my money?
Look at the whole package, everything.
I'm not investing into nobody who got a dream like that, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because the percentage of chance, they would have had a higher percentage of chance to make it to the NFL before they make it as a rapper. And we can be honest. To really make money out of rapping. I done seen people waste more money into it than when you gotta pay to go perform somewhere. Just know, hang it up. Hang it. If you literally have to pay somebody to do a talent show showcase, hang it up, bro.
Please.
Somebody not believing in you. Because if you come to me and say, "Hey," I hear your shit, and I'm like, I'll be like, I can't pay you, but I'll let you do it for free. You ain't even gotta pay.
Yeah.
That's because I'm like, yo, he's actually got potential.
Yeah.
But if they say, no, you're going to have to pay, bro, it ain't for you, man.
Facts.
But y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Y'all let us know. You got anything?
Nothing.
Let us know y'all thoughts and opinions down below. But it's in this time. Y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Cole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money low, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.